Okay, I'd like to call this joint meeting of the Select Board and Trustees to order for the Select Board on July 8th at 2025 at 5:30.
And I'd like to call the Woodstock Village Board of Trustees joint meeting of the Select Board to order on July 8th, 2025 at 5:30.
Okay, any additions and deletions to the agenda? Anyone from the Select Board? No? You guys have any? Okay.
Well, we have a full agenda today, followed by the trustees meeting. So before we have any citizens comments, we'd like to mention that there will be a 2-minute limit to any comments so that we can get going in our meeting. Are there any citizens comments?
Yes. I always see this. My name's Bob Wasman.
Come up and sit down, please.
Thank you. My name is Bob Wasman, resident of the village. I believe there's been some discussion over the past several months about Eric Duffy, the job that he's done as town manager. I think that Eric has done a terrific job, contrary to the provincial and small-minded views expressed by some. I think that Eric has moved the village forward on a constructive path. I think that he's been willing to tackle important issues related to the town that have been put off for way too long. I think everyone should be appreciative of the work that Eric has done for the town for the past few years and should continue to support him. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Nicholas Selden. I am a resident of the town of Woodstock, and my business is in the village of Woodstock. And unlike other comments of Mr. Duffy, conclusory comments of what a good job he is doing, I would like to offer some very specific comments of what an awful job he is doing and how much liability and exposure he is creating for the town and village of Woodstock. And I'm going to be very specific rather than conclusory. So as an initial matter, I would like to mention that on June 26, 2025, I came before all of you and provided a detailed accounting of the serious transgressions as well as the decisions made by all of you over and over again to allow Mr. Duffy to essentially be an unchecked king in Woodstock. And I will not repeat myself tonight, but I want you to know that over 200 people have viewed Woodstock's YouTube video of my comments. You have residents watching and discussing Mr. Duffy's unprofessional conduct, as well as your inexcusable inactions. We are fed up, we are angry, and we are wondering who plans to pay for the consequences of his actions. Certainly, Mr. Duffy will not be paying lawyer fees or verdicts that amount in cases that he causes to go into trial.
Can you talk a little, not so loud?
Am I speaking very loudly?
Yes.
Oh, well, it was very hard to hear on the video.
Okay, it bothers my ear, if you don't mind.
Sure. Well, we
Thank
wouldn't
you.
want you to bleed from your ears. So according to the public records, which I have right here, the losing battle that Mr. Duffy had waged with Chief Swanson has cost the town so far about $200,000. And so I am curious who is going to be paying for that. Certainly not Mr. Duffy. He doesn't live here. He's not a taxpayer. And in fact, his lawyer has recently filed some papers in the Vermont Superior Court that claims that Mr. Duffy is entitled to immunity regardless of whether he lied about Chief Swanson and conspired with Sergeant Chris O'Keefe to spread false information to the public in an intentional effort to damage Chief Joe Swanson. And that's at page 212 and 13 of his reply in support of the motion to dismiss. And then, of course, the lawyer also suggests that Mr. Duffy's bad faith conduct is the financial responsibility of the village of Woodstock, which is at page 3 of his opposition to a motion to amend the complaint, which means that's the taxpayer's problem. It's not his problem. So in other words, Mr. Duffy thinks he can do whatever he wants to do. In June of 2025, when I came before you, I told you about two women who quit their jobs at because Mr. Duffy's unprofessional conduct. His poor management and leadership. What I did not tell you is one of them took a $10 an hour pay cut to get away with it. I also did not tell you that both of them envisioned working at town hall